What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have Count Dooku's lightsaber by Theory Sabers. Let's get into it. All right, so here you have your packaging here. You've got the standard Theory Sabers box here with that black and red. Not gonna go into crazy detail about the packaging because I know you guys have already seen it a million times on the channel, but it is a beautiful, beautiful box. So let's pop that thing open here. Right under there you see Fulfill Your Destiny. Just looks really good. That pop of red just kind of sets it off for me. I love that black and red combo. That's probably why I've had two black and red cars, right? So that's that. All right, so here's what we have immediately when you open the packaging here. You have your Theory Sabers owner's manual there. This is gonna be your best friend to learn how to utilize the hilt. Let's put that to the side. You do have your display stand. So this is gonna be perfect for on a bookshelf, or you wanna put it kind of like I have got it right there in the back, kind of displayed, you know, just really pretty. It's perfect there. So we're gonna keep that there. You do have your red Theory Sabers dust bag. This is perfect for making sure you clean off all the fingerprints, and just if you're gonna store it and you wanna keep the dust off of it, and you know, keep it from getting scratched, this is perfect for that. So let's throw that to the side here. And as you can see, you do have the hilt, but we are not going to get into that just yet. Right here we have your toolkit. So what's cool about the toolkit here is this is where you're going to have everything that's important is going to be in this toolkit. You do have your Theory Sabers plaque right there. Super nice. That's going to go nestled into the display stand. You've got a set of Allen keys and your retention screws there. And you've got your charger. So this saber is a saber where you're going to have to remove the battery in order to charge it, which, you know, it makes it super easy. So nothing to be concerned with, but you do have to remove the battery. There is no charge port on this lightsaber, and that charger looks just like this here. And then you have your Theory Sabers blade plug right here. You're going to use this blade plug to basically protect the inside of the hilt, because there is prongs in there and you don't want to get like dust and debris in there and, you know, end up damaging those pins. So let's put that stuff back into the toolkit. All right, you do get these really nice Theory Saber stickers here. These are awesome, great quality. And the other one kind of fell to the side there, but there's that other one right there. So you do get two of these. And of course, you've got your NeoPixel blade there. Really nice, high quality blade. Really nice and thick, so if you wanted to whack this thing around, you definitely can. It is a NeoPixel blade, so I don't know if I, you know, fully would like to like duel with it. If you're gonna go hardcore dueling, I recommend getting a baselit. Yes, I've smacked these things around really hard and haven't damaged one yet, but at the end of the day, there is LEDs in the blade here, so, you know, duel at your own risk. All right, in the moment we've been waiting for, the hilt. Take a look at this beautiful hilt. Super stunning. I love the brush metal look with the black accents and the gold there. Just a great looking hilt. The curve, I mean, so cool. So cool. I don't know any other, I'm sure there probably is, but off the top of my head, I can't think of any other curved hilts in Star Wars. So if you know any other curved hilts and I'm just slipping my mind or I don't know who they are, let me know down in the comments because I'd love to check it out. But this thing here is stunning. You do have the ventilation going on down here so that you get that great sound. And then down in here is where you're gonna have the pins and the prongs in there. That's what that blade plug is for. So, you know, just to keep it protected there. But in the meantime, that's also where you're gonna put your blade, right? But yeah, guys, this thing is charged up, ready to go. The price of this one right here, because this is the Profi version of this lightsaber, it is $676.66, but it does come with, excuse me, you can get it in multiple variations, right? So if you want to get it in the RGB, that is going to run you $489.66. If you want to get it in SNV4, that'll be $539.66. And then, like I said, this is the Profi, so this does run you $676.66. And then you can also get it empty, which means there's no electronics, you know, inside the hilt. It's just an empty hilt, and that will run you $429.66. So a lot of different options there, you know, depending on your budget. This is the Profi. I love the Profi because you're able to customize this fully. But honestly, for the majority of people, I recommend the SNV4. Has a lot of great, you know, blade fonts. Sound fonts. It has all the sound fonts and blade styles, and you can actually customize that one with an app. So it's a little bit more user friendly, where with the Profi, you do have to code, but this one's a little bit more in depth on, you know, wanting to customize the blade and all of its effects. You can really kind of get down into the little details where you can't do that with the SNV4. So that's why I get the Profis. But honestly, for the majority of you, SNV4 is absolutely perfect. But all right, guys, let's throw the blade in here and go through some of these sound fonts and colors. All right, so we're not going to throw the blade in and do the sound fonts just yet, because I have two things for you. First one is I want to open this up so you guys can see the internals, see the battery and see the board there, and Asajj Ventress. I'm sitting here and I'm like, wait a minute, G, Asajj Ventress, she's got curved hilts. What are we even talking about? She doesn't just have one, she's got two. So yeah, so if there's anybody else besides Dooku and Asajj Ventress, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to check those hilts out. All right, so let's put this box here to the side and let's open up this hilt here. So here's the hilt, and right down here is this little kind of ring here. In order to open it up, you're gonna spin this ring, and that's going to loosen the bottom of the hilt from the top. Boom, just like that. So now it's loose. And then you are just going to gently pull. And now you have the blade, now you have the chassis coming out of the hilt. So now this is empty here, kind of. But you still have your pins and stuff on the inside. So here's your battery. This is what you're gonna remove right here and put into that charge port there. Here you've got your pins here. These are the connectors that match up with the connectors in here. And then you have your Profi board right there. So very, very, very nice. So that's what it looks like when you open it up there. All right, so putting it back in, you're gonna wanna kind of align it so that it's nice and straight and it lines up. I kind of just line up this button here with this one here, just so I know it's pretty straight and dead on. And then you will hear it click. So right now, look, it's not spinning because it's all clicked in. Then you'll take this and then you'll just tighten that like so. There's a lot of spinning going on here. You're gonna want that nice and tight so that if you're gonna be swinging this around, it's not loose. But okay, so that is the interior of this lightsaber, and Asajj Ventress. 2 curved hilts. What are we talking about? So, all right, now let's throw the blade in here and go through some of these sound fonts and colors. All right, so now that we have the blade installed, this is what it looks like here, ready to go. Now this lightsaber is a 2-button system. So basically meaning this button right here on the side here, this is what's going to shuffle you through your sound fonts. And then this one right here is going to actually ignite the blade. So if I click it here, just for example,
Master Yoda.
It goes, gives you the sound font. And if you click this one right here, it actually turns it on. And then you click it again, turns it off. So let's turn off these lights here and run through these colors. Take a little step back. All right, so the first one we've got next.
Darth Sidious.
Darth Sidious, hit that button. Yeah. First thing I noticed, speaker sounds really good. It's nice and loud. It also has really good ventilation, so you're really getting the full effect of the speaker. Let's see. Yeah. Very nice. The tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yeah. Looks so good. So nice.
I'm Cal, and this is BD1.
Hell yeah. Cal Kestis, baby. Nice. Move on to the next one here.
Second sister.
Oh, look at that. Wait, that flickers? Yeah, that's fire. So good.
Ahsoka Tano.
Ahsoka Tano got that white blade. Bam. Nice. Let's keep it moving.
Balin's skull.
Balin's skull. Yeah. Oh, nice. So this one here is actually really orange. A lot of times on some of the other lightsabers, it's the Balin skull sound font's more like, or excuse me, the sound. What am I trying to say here? I'm all tongue-tied. The blade color is typically very red, which is obviously not accurate because in the show, his color was more of like this like orangey red. And so I would say that they nailed it with this one here. First one I see that it's accurate. So that's dope. That's dope. All right, let's keep it moving.
The dark saber.
The dark
It
saber.
belongs to you.
Ooh. A little extra Moff Gideon on that one. See that flicker there? All right, let's do 2 more.
Traitor!
Fire. Another one with the flicker. Very nice. All right, last one.
Just a simple wanderer.
Ooh, that was menacing. Let's do that again. Yeah, I like that. right, maybe one more.
Now this is pod racing.
Oh yeah, that's like a pink and white kind of flash in there. Oh yeah, listen to that. Colors are going crazy on this one. Hell yeah. All right, let's turn these lights back on here. Man, I'm glad we did one more. That was awesome. But all right, let's run to the end here and give you my final thoughts. So ultimately, what do I think about the Count from Theory Sabers? Well, it's a beautiful hilt. I mean, the color scheme, you've got the black with the stainless steel kind of contrast there. Looks great with that pop of gold here for the button. Looks awesome. You've got a nice big pommel here with great ventilation, allowing the sound to really ventilate out and really hear it nice and loud. So that's awesome. I mean, it is a curved hilt. You don't get to see that very often besides a Sage Ventress, right? So love that. I mean, it's just a cool looking saber. It's got the Profi board, so you can fully customize this to whatever your heart's liking. It does have Kyberphonics and sound fonts on it, so right out of the box, this thing is ready to go. So if you don't want to, you know, customize it, you don't have to. It's ready to go right outside the box. But yeah, guys, it's a great saber. If you're looking for a Count Dooku lightsaber, I highly recommend this one. That's it for me, guys. If you guys are going to purchase anything off the Theory Sabers website, make sure you use my discount code GianniV for 10% off. You'll save a little bit of money, and it does help out the channel big time. So I really, really appreciate it. Make sure you guys hit that like button and smash that subscribe button for more content just like this. I drop videos all the time, and I'd love to have you part of the family. But that's it, and as always, may the Force be with you. Peace.